story. We are turning our attention now to Nepal. A major incident occurred at Gautam Buddha International Airport in Siddharthanagar, Nepal, when a Buddha aircraft skidded off the runway, coming to a stop near a river. The plane had around 51 passengers and 4 crew members on board, and all passengers are safe. The airline later stated that the technical and relief teams have been sent from Kathmandu. The aircraft overshot the runway by some 200 meters off the ground near a rivulet, suffering minor damage during the incident. So this is coming in from Nepal, where a major incident has occurred, where an aircraft skidded off the runway. It came to a stop near a rivulet, and it actually overshot the runway by some 200 meters off the ground. And technical and relief teams have been sent from Kathmandu to that airport. This happened at the Gautam Buddha International Airport in Siddharthanagar, and this aircraft belonged to Buddha Air. Let me go across to my colleague Brian Thomas with more on this. Brian, could you take us through the details of this aircraft actually overshooting the runway?
Well, yes, clearly a major aviation incident was reported at Gautam Buddha International Airport in Siddharthanagar, Nepal, after a Buddha aircraft skidded off the runway during operations. The aircraft was carrying around 59 passengers and crew members at the time of the incident. Now, authorities were confirmed that all passengers are fortunately they're safe and no casualties have been reported. Emergency response teams were immediately deployed at the airport, and an assessment of the situation is also currently underway. Now, operations at the airport were briefly affected as officials are working to secure the aircraft and ensure passenger safety itself, but further details on the cause of the runway explosion are still being awaited. Yes.
Brian, I'd request you to stay on with us in further details. The Buddha Air flight was reportedly coming in from Kathmandu when the incident occurred. Flight number 901 took off at 8:23 p.m. from Kathmandu, landing at Nepal's Bhadrapur Airport runway, where the incident took place. Minor damage to the aircraft has been reported. Let's in fact take a look at those visuals coming in.
बुद्ध एयर अहिले भर्खरै यो के अरे पिचभन्दा बाहिर.
All right, Brian. So we have those visuals over there. We now know some details about the flight. It was coming in from Kathmandu.
Well, yes, Buddha Air flight skidded off the runway while landing at the Bhadrapur Airport in Nepal. The aircraft operating as flight 901 with registration 9N AMF was carrying 51 passengers and 4 crew members at the time of the incident. Not only that, now all onboards are safe. Officials have confirmed that, and even the flight had departed from Kathmandu at around 8:23 p.m. before encountering the runway explosion during landing. Not only that, airport authorities had also said technical and relief teams were immediately deployed to the site, and now the aircraft also sustained minor damage, as you mentioned, and operations are underway to assess the cause of the incident and clear the runway itself. But yes, clearly, as we are speaking also, further details are still being awaited as investigators are still continuing their investigation. Yes.